had this vision and kind of this dream of how great would it be if all the associates of Jackson Healthcare could see its senior-most leaders humbly serving some people who really needed help.
Okay, well, welcome everybody again. Johnny Lopez is going to be translator all the time with, for us, for our family, Ana and, ¿cómo se llama usted?
Enrique.
Enrique.
Ana.
Ana and Kike. So we're going to start with a prayer.
The families were just so poor and had such meager living conditions that it was just kind of take your breath away.
Their front door was a blanket that they had tacked, and they would just move the blanket aside when they were walking in. Their couch, if you could call it a couch, was junkyard car parts. So it was an old car seat.
I just remember being really struck by the fact that the roof was an old billboard sign, and that's what they lived under.
Even though they had nothing, they still had their family, and you could see that they were still happy.
You see how they live, but how happy they are over the simplest thing.
Enrique has son, and they are painting the trusses.
The gratitude from the father and the mother was just amazing. They couldn't thank us enough. They came around and repeatedly thanked each and every individual.
Really the point of these trips is to just kind of put a light out there of saying, this is who we are, and this is what we're gonna keep doing, and this is a great example of it.
Working side by side, shoulder to shoulder with your colleagues in a way where you're just so purely giving back and there's just so much joy that you didn't want to stop working.
There aren't a lot of companies that I would move my family 2,000 miles across the country to work for. Jackson Healthcare is one of them.
It shows you a different side of people's of their character and how they are, which to me was a really rewarding benefit of the experience.
Thank you so much to each of you.
It was emotional. I was just so happy for the family to see them. They were so proud standing at the doorstep of their new home.
It was hearing the heart of the senior-most leaders in our company and what they chose to talk about in that incredibly intimate and vulnerable moment. And hearing the values that came through in those statements made me really optimistic about the future of our business.
Yeah.